Welcome back to SBR Daily MLB Odds Update. Today our resident handicappers have broken down the baseball betting odds and have come up with their top picks for today's game, starting with the Detroit Tigers against the Texas Rangers. With the winning streak now at 6 games, you better believe that Rick Porcello and the Tigers will be fired up to keep the good times rolling. Porcello has looked very strong at times this season and will be leading out Detroit as the betting favorites. Our very own Willie likes the Tigers to get their 7th straight, so he's recommending a play on the Tigers' money line at -130. The other game that we're looking at is the New York Mets against the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates would love to get a quality start out of Vance Worley tonight. He's looked pretty darn good in his first 2 starts this season, so Pittsburgh being favored at a high price of -150 or so is no big surprise. Daisuke Matsuoka has been good for New York too, but tonight Willie thinks that the over is the best way to go. Will the 2 offenses show up? Willie's picking the over 8 runs on this one. The other game that we're looking at is the St. Louis Cardinals against the LA Dodgers, and a great game here featuring 2 right-handers that are slinging the ball very well. Adam Wainwright has been stellar as usual for St. Louis, while Josh Beckett is in the midst of one of his better seasons for this season career. Beckett owns an amazing 2.28 ERA on this season, but how often do you get to back Wainwright and the Cardinals at this kind of price? Ron is begging St. Louis money line at -105, so go ahead and pick it up at your favorite book. The other game that we have here is the Cincinnati Reds against the San Francisco Giants, and the Giants finally snapped out of their funk yesterday, and it came at an incredible fashion. Tim Lincecum pitched his 2nd no-hitter of his career in a 4-0 win over San Diego. Now San Francisco welcomes Cincinnati with Ryan Volgeson and Mike Leake getting ready to start. Both guys have been solid this season, but at the end of the day, Ron is appreciating the low price on the Giants at home, where they're 24-17. Pick up the Giants money line at -115 at your favorite sportsbook. The other game that we have here is the Miami Marlins against the Philadelphia Phillies. At this point, it's anyone's guess what will happen in the NL East. Only 6 games separate first place from 5th, so both Philadelphia and Miami are hopeful. The Phillies have to be loving their chances of getting a win tonight as they are at home and will have Cole Hamels on the bump. Hamels has been terrific, recording a 2.76 ERA so far in 2014, but he could stand to use some run support here. With his MLB pick recommendations, Jeff is going with Philadelphia here. Pick up the Phillies at -150 money line at your favorite sportsbook. And last but not least, we have that Washington Nationals game against the Chicago Cubs. The Nationals may have the better overall record, but they've been far from convincing when out on the road. The Cubs have been playing near .500 baseball at Wrigley Field this year, and Travis Wood has had his moments of dominance despite his shaky total numbers. For tonight's matchup, though, Jeff is foreseeing that Washington will grab the road win behind Doug Feister, who's been very impressive for the division leaders. Go ahead and pick up the Nats at -125 money line at your favorite bookie. Well, that's all we have for today. Make sure to check back with us tomorrow for another episode of SBR Daily MLB Odds Update, where we give you the insider information from our resident handicappers. For SportsbookReview.com, this is Dax Floyd.